The Smithsonian Institution's National Museum of Natural History in Washington, D.C. is one of the most visited educational spaces in the world, viewed by millions of visitors from across the globe. The museum builds international cooperation and exciting exhibits, including Sea Monsters Unearthed, Life in Angola's Ancient Seas.
And it's my tremendous pleasure to welcome you here to celebrate our Sea Monsters exhibit. This amazing room, opened in 1911, is the U.S. National Museum. 1957, we welcomed the Fencovy elephant, which is a former resident of Angola. So the elephant in the room is an Angolan. I'm a paleontologist and I love coastal regions, and when I heard that we were doing an exhibit on the coastal regions of Angola, I was thrilled. This gives us the chance for a really interesting partnership with the country of Angola. The continent of Africa is a remarkable treasure trove of fossils, and the history that we see in that place is incredible. And this is a really lovely exhibit presented in our ocean hall because it's about ancient oceans. And we learn a lot about the world by studying the modern oceans and by studying the ancient oceans.
From Cabinda to Cunene, the spectacular geology of Angola provides the source from which natural riches are derived. Fossils preserved in the rocks were excavated to reveal Angola's geologic past. Bones in the ground leave clues of once living animals, how they lived in their ancient environments, what they ate, and how they became fossils. From this ancient bone bed, Angola's 72-million-year-old ecosystem was reconstructed. Some extinct marine reptiles called mosasaurs resemble today's dolphins. Other mosasaurs had shell-crushing teeth. And the 7-meter Kianda was the top predator then, like the killer whale is now. Sea turtle fossils closely resembled sea turtles in our modern oceans. And strange long-necked plesiosaurs were like nothing alive today. 72 million years ago, mosasaurs swam along Cretaceous shores, while pterosaurs flew overhead and dinosaurs walked on land. Now, giant baleen whales and dolphins swim along Angola's shores, with pelicans overhead and elephants on land. Similar but different, ancient Angola tells us about a world-long past. From now until they return home in 2022, Angola's fossils remain on display in Sea Monsters Unearthed, Life in Angola's Ancient Seas, a cooperative exhibit produced by the Smithsonian Institution, Agostinho Neto University, Proyecto Paleo Angola, and Southern Methodist University. Millions of visitors have already seen the exhibit in Washington, D.C. These natural wonders will continue to educate young and old when the exhibit returns to its home in Angola.
Vou contar-vos a história de povo que tem tudo para sorrir de novo. Vou falar-vos da velha coragem, sacrifícios e muitas viagens. Vou falar do soldado dombado, angolano sorriso rasgado, do candengue que sofreu calado e do povo que estava cansado. Vou mostrar-vos uma nova terra, agora sem guerra. Angola, no meu coração, mongolê não se deixa. Não vacila, oreça, dá-me a tua mão, para junto comigo bombar, nossa Angola junto levantarmos. Angola, para Angola no coração.